Check, 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 check. Check mic. Mic 1. Mic 1. Voice. Voice. Properties. Microphone. AT2020 USB plus. In case you were wondering what my microphone was. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Not quite up to the webcam just yet. We're still setting up the stream. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Solo Vision. Sorry I didn't get to your message in time. But I was setting up the mic for a while. It's a bit of a complex setup. Because I need to be able to have it far enough away that it's not in the way, but I also have to keep it nearby so I don't have to talk as loud. Because sometimes I don't like loud vibes. I want to make like chill, like relaxing, gaming vibes. You guys like the gaming vibes out there? I hope you do, because this is the best I could do. So here we are. We're in Bordeaux. Now this place is homeland of the Quadocs, okay? So like, those people are beastmen, and they kidnap children and all that, so we're not here to slay them today. We're here to steal their treasure. And so I have a Bordeaux coffer key, okay? And what we're gonna do with this coffer key is we're gonna go look at some potential pop places for a treasure chest, and it's called a treasure coffer, not a treasure chest, because the treasure chest is a different key. This is the coffer key. Let's just verify, because this would be really embarrassing if I came here today and I had the wrong key. I deliberately farmed this key. This is not a key that you just farm while you're leveling. This, you have to like go out here with like a group of people. I went out here with like one level 75 person, and that person farmed the key for me in like 2 mobs. It wasn't Papa Purple. You know, every now and then you run into players that you've noticed before, like Jay Cofer. So here, there's a mechanic. If you've never played Final Fantasy XI before, you need to be aware of this mechanic. It's called the mute. It's not like muting your mic. It's something where you have to go, there is like a debuff. Like, that if you don't have mute on, which silences you, which is why you bring echo drops, so you can remove silence, so you can sneak yourself, so you don't get aggro. But I don't need to sneak until the very end where the coffer begins to spawn. It's on the other side of this map. You see this map? So, and we're not going to Kowloon Dome. So basically we need to get to this other side of the map. In order to get there, we have to go out here, and then we have to go all the way around, and then we have to go all the way back, and then it's a new entrance, C. And then we go there, there's another place where we need to mute. Or I could just remain cursed, and that's fine, because then I just run slower. Since I'm waiting for the coffer to spawn anyway, I might still have sneak while I'm looking for it. Unless there's someone here camping it, which means it's gonna be a 15-minute repop, I think. Which means that after that person pops it and warps, we'd probably have to like wait like 15 minutes. And hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully it's just sitting right there. We can grab it. Oh, did I grab warp? I have warp cudgel either way. I forgot warp. Yeah, sometimes, oop, I went the wrong way. Oh, now we got cursed. This is deliberately what I was trying to avoid. I thought I grabbed the silence. Maybe I was too focused on talking about it. Well, do I have holy water? No, I sold it. Rebecca, well, it's gonna wear off in 1 minute anyway, so I have to wait for it to wear off. Oh, wait, does it wear off if I go to this mute? I guess we're gonna find out if we can get there before the 2 minutes is up. This is something I've never actually tested before, I don't think. And if I did, I forgot the results. And it was on a different server. So I guess this is the first time we're testing it on this server. What happens if you actually touch the mute while you have curse? Does it get rid of it, or do you still have to wait? And then you have to cure yourself because your HP is like a bajillion% lower. Can I even make it in time? That's the real question. I may have stalled too long. We have 42 seconds. This is not gonna work. It's gonna be like 30 seconds. So what we're doing right now is we're testing to see if touching the mute while I have the curse effect, which is done at 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh shit. It doesn't remove it. Okay, it doesn't remove it. Confirmed. Okay, now I need to rest to full. Let me, I can at least Divine Seal Cure 2. Got my Light Staff macroed. Okay, so now I need, oh, I'm silenced, obviously. So I'm gonna have to remove the silence. So I waste an Echo Drop. Okay. So I remove the silence. I Divine Sealed already, but I need to Cure 2. There we go. And now I can rest. I don't really need to use my Dark Staff for this. Because I may as well. Let's go Beast. Escape. And I'm going to switch to Dark Staff. It's /Beast Resting, because I made a custom command for Lua Ashta cast. I will make a video tutorial on how to make a Lu Ashta cast. I have a pretty good format right now, and I think from here on, I can just modify the existing code. We might be copy-pasting snippets every now and then, but that's only for like core functions. That's for like, if I'm like adding a completely new function to the Lua, I'm gonna have to create a new version, and the current version would then become deprecated. Only to be used like if I revert back to it. But I can never like modify the old version and expect it to work in the newer version. That's like the biggest thing. So if you maintain two different versions of software, one is like the one that you know works, but it is not really up to snuff. But it does the job. The older version is usually what people actually use because it's long-term stable. That's the real reason. Unless you have a very compelling reason to use a more cutting-edge libraries. Like, for example, if there's security risks and it's like a high-profile device, like, you know, it's like a public computer or something. You know how many people just like put up like a local area network they threw together in like a single weekend, and it's like they froze Windows XP to like 2008 or something, and it's like has so many security risks, but because it's connected through a single server on like a, you know, a Debian like Linux server, it's like running Windows on like the most secure Linux box, but then that is actually connected to a second secure Linux box. Because that one needs like a transfer protocol that is unfortunately bleeding edge. And so you have to have a second stable one that doesn't have that transfer protocol and only receives the end results of that transfer. you just copy it to a new file, and then that's like a shared folder for both computers, and so it basically just copies it. But you're using the copy, you're not actually using like the original. I forgot what I was talking about. I was basically talking about version control. So basically, there's always going to be like a new, like, I wouldn't say bleeding edge, because only like Arch Linux is like bleeding edge. Bleeding edge is like the absolute like cutting floor of like where they're uploading new version updates. Like basically like a nightly build, like some kind of GitHub thing, right? So if somebody like uploads to GitHub and like someone forks it and changes something, it's like people are going to use the one that's the most maintained, not necessarily the best one. Because even if it has the most current up-to-date libraries, what if you haven't uploaded any new changes to the code in like 3 years? So either it's so stable and relies on libraries that are separate, and like a Unix philosophy, of like, it's literally its only job is to do that. And it's like, sometimes it gets you thinking about the real world. Like, if people can do a certain thing and make money from it, you start to believe yourself, because you're like, hey, I'm capable of that. This, we went the completely wrong. Where I'm supposed to climb up the stairs here. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, these aren't stairs. I do have to sneak. I don't have to. No, I do have to. Oh, I don't have to invis anymore because I think I out-leveled. The last time I was here, I think I was like level 53, or when I was actually farming the key, I was probably like level 55 or something. But yeah, these are going to be level, like, if it's not at least level 41, or maybe not even at least 42, because I think I was like, things were still easy prey in Bocating Glacier. And I wasn't sure if that was at 60 or 59. I'm pretty sure it was at 59. Now, if I die, I'm going to de-level, but we shouldn't be. We should be done with this pretty quick. Like, I know it took a while to get here, but once we're here, you basically just have to find a treasure coffer. And especially, like, is anyone here? Like, okay, there's some people here. Oh, fuck, I fell. There's some people here, but I don't think they're after the treasure coffer. This person might, because they're probably farming. Ginny Kid or Jin Kid. I spelled that person's name completely wrong. Oh, it's with 2 Ds. Okay. Yeah, so there's two ways this can go. I sent a direct message to Jin Kid, said, hey, let me know if you see coffer. I am looking for Beast AF. So there's 2 things that may occur. Maybe this person wasn't even farming coffers to begin with. Well, there's multiple, not just 2. So this person, Jin Kid, I'm just going to assume a he, because Jin is like Jin from Tekko. You're farming key to come back for Monk. Okay. That's one of them too. Nice. So looks like it'll work out for both of them. Yeah, so that also makes it easier for me. So this actually is not a bad thing that there was another person here. It's actually a good thing, because this person is taking all the mobs that will aggro and killing them for the key. I'm doing the second stage of that task, but this person needs to come back on Monk to pop them. So that means by the time I find it, it'll have time to respawn by the time he gets back here. So that's going to work out for both of us. I think it's going to work out for both of us. Unless there's someone else here looking for it. Okay, well, if somebody else is here looking for it, then... I think I'm like just... Today is a great day to get all these artifact pieces done, because tomorrow, Eco, you know, XP scrolls, it's time, and we're gonna be doing that immediately, because I got Summoner way over leveled for that. I have Summoner 46. I would like to get Summoner 275, but there's only so much time before Ott-Urgen launches, and I kind of want to get my Beastmaster as close to 70 plus as possible. Once I get to like 71, I could just join merit parties anyway, and they're going to be merit partying in like, you know, Greater Colibri, you know, so I'm going to have to like, I'm not going to be able to do those at first because those require like, okay, I'm starting to get aggro. Okay, so now I need to use my Echo Drops and sneak myself. These are level 45. Okay, so they definitely aggro at 16. And that's kind of the main reason why I want to get leveled up. Is because it's just nice not getting aggro. You can just run through a zone. It's like you're leveling up not for the leveling up itself, but you're like leveling up to unlock new content. That's what the game, like the primary game loop feels like. Like it mostly just feels like you log in and you have choices to make based on what resources are available. Now, if you can always, as a fallback, just switch over to Beastmaster and do some solo farming. Even at level 75, that's going to be your primary task as a Beastmaster. Like, you're going to be farming Sky. Like, you're going to be farming clusters. You're going to also be farming, like, doll shards. You're also going to be farming, like, pop items. So if you're going to be going there with other Beastmasters. Or, like, you know, some, you know, random Dark Knight that had nothing better to do. Or, you know, Dark Knight shows up and is like, hey, I want to skill up dark magic. And then they cap it, and then they start doing, like, insane amounts of damage because they capped it. So they can do absorb strength. That is the future of the Beastmaster. Farming pop items, farming in sea, farming, you know, burning circle stuff. All the stuff that will basically get all of the shit that you need done. Beastmaster basically becomes your automatic fallback, which is good because a lot of people are like, I don't know why I can't get a group. I've been putting my Seeking flag up for like 3 weeks. It's like, well, yeah, but were you actively like looking for like, do /C all white mage 25 to 35, which, you know, like within the level sync, right? And just look at all the white mages and see who are not in a group. Do a /tell to the ones most likely to respond. Because there might be people who are just AFK. You might want to ask them anyway, but like, you're probably going to get a response from somebody who's like for instance, if you're like in Quiffim Island looking for group and you're like soloing because you're like skilling up crossbow or something like that off the worms or something like that, and that person is probably going to accept your invite rather than someone who's like, they've been logged into Lower Juno for the past hour. Like, they're probably AFK, like... just a thought. Oh. Okay, now I need to rest up my MP again, because I forgot that I wasn't resting. I accidentally bumped the analog stick. That sucks. But it's okay, we'll get over it. I'm currently eating some oatmeal with peanut butter and stevia. Stevia is a natural sweetener. It actually has like some research to show that it actually increases your insulin sensitivity. Now, not so much that it's going to be dangerous, but it's just like in a like more optimal level, because it's been proven to help lower A1C levels for diabetics. So, oh, I forgot. I need to sneak myself. That's why I rested my MP. Okay, well we're getting some XP anyway, you know. But how about we'll wait until after I pop the item, and then I can just farm here for a while to get some buffer. I still haven't done Limit Break 3, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to farm all the way up to level 61 today, unless I get Limit Break 3, but not in this zone. Like, I'm just going to stay for a bit to get like maybe 1 or 2k. You know, get myself a buffer so I don't de-level, you know? Maybe like 5k. Okay, so first I need to cure myself again. And no, these ones don't drop the keys. So these are the ones I can solo and actually survive relatively well, rather than like fighting even match or whatever. But, or toughs. Or even worse, they got some, I think they got some VTs at that part of the zone. The ones that dropped the coffer key, those mobs also drop high-level Black Mage scrolls. And so I need to farm those at least. I can save some gil on my Black Mage if I farm all my scrolls. The only way I'm going to do that is by leveling Beastmaster, really. Unless I go out with a group on Black Mage. But the thing is like you end up just switching to Beastmaster basically every time you need to do something. Because you're not playing your class, you're playing your character. Like Roki is a Beastmaster. Roki is also a Black Mage. Roki is also all these other things. And I think that a lot of the times people get this game confused with World of Warcraft in the sense that a lot of people, they'll only play one job on the list, and they'll only level the sub-jobs up to 37, and then from there, they never change jobs. Like, everyone knows, like, the random Dark Knight or the random Ranger in their Link Shell. They've been a Dark Knight since 2004. Okay, like, they played a Dark Knight on all the different servers, they played Dark Knight on retail, they played Dark Knight on Nozomi, they played Dark Knight on Horizon. Like, they just have a Dark Knight everywhere, and you'll see they don't even have other advanced jobs unlocked. Everyone knows that random Dark Knight, right? It's like a Dark Knight or a Ranger or a Monk. Those are like the three options for that type of player. Like, anybody can be that, but obviously it's like, well, if you level up White Mage, you may as well also level up Red Mage, because you're basically doing the same thing with haste, but now you have refresh, you have convert, but then you also have all the debuffs, so you're more focused on debuffs. You also have gravity, and you're going to land gravity more often. You're going to have like slow 2 and haste 2. Like, okay, well, we don't know about haste 2 just yet. I think they're going to give it to White Mage and Summoner, just like they did with refresh and devotion. Like, I think Summoner is gonna get a Hastka 2 from Garuda. Or maybe they'll wait till they add Siren in, like, Wings of the Goddess. Or no, that's Attila Doolin. She shows up in Wings of the Goddess, I think. Oh, no, that's in Rhapsodies. Oh, I don't even know. They're probably gonna give Hastka 2 to Garuda. I need to sneak myself. Okay. Jesus. It's like the third time, Rebecca. Okay. Basically, I think I run around all this way and then I can just drop down. I remember that. I did that last time I was here, when we were actually farming the coffer key. And the thing is I looked down for a split second, I came back, and the thief already warped, and I had the key. It said, what if I had full inventory? It would have dropped to the floor. Luckily, I didn't go in with full inventory. Right now, I'm 56 out of 60, so I gotta be careful. update that OF. I will work on it, okay? Trust me, Sage Mode. I got stuff I'm working on. It's really important because once I start that switch, it's gonna keep going, and I'm not quite ready for that stage just yet. I'm working on some personal stuff right now, and I hope that people understand that and respect that, because it's like, you know, whatever you do, like if people were saying, when's the last time you did your Twitch stream? And they say that every day to you, and you're like, yo, I'm in the toilet. I'm taking a dump, okay? Like, yeah, so like, you know, being on for like the live stream right now, for example, like, you know, I just went voice mode today. And because of that, you know, I'm in a certain different mindset when I turn the microphone on. I get a little bit more playful, and I like make jokes, and I'm trying to be silly. Or I talk about some serious topics like armchair politics. Yeah, I don't know about that. Didn't mean it. No, I'm not. It's not about what, you know, I'm speaking about this on my own. It's not about what you said. It's like, it's just, you know, something that's been on my mind too. I've said that same thing to myself multiple times. Like, who do you think wants to see content the most? Why do you think I make it? Because I want to watch it. Anyway. That being said, it doesn't mean I'm doing that all the time. And I got other stuff I want. I'm working on my new life right now. Trying to actually, like, you know, I guess get my sea legs. You know, because we're out in sea, and we're getting the booty. Did she just say booty? That booty. We actually are trying to look for booty today, okay? Like, I'm looking for a treasure coffer. It spawns in any of those little pink boxes. You see those little pink boxes? That's what she said. You see those little pink boxes on the map? That's where all the keys actually spawn. I mean, the coffer, not the keys. I have the key. I farmed the key like a couple days ago. We're using the Bordeaux coffer key. And in order to get the Bordeaux coffer key, oh, am I gonna get cursed? I need to get the... Unless it's in that room. If it's in that room, that's different. Oh, there it is! Okay, we're just gonna get the curse and warp. Like, it makes us walk really slow. What if somebody grabbed it before I got it? Someone logged in, they stream sniped. They've been AFK here, invisible, so that I don't see them. For the past 3 hours, waiting for me to go live and show up to do this so that they could steal it. There we go! Oh, I got aggro. So I might actually get a free warp. There we go, we got that Beast Jack coat. That's our first artifact piece of the day. Let's go! Let's go! We got our Beast Jack coat. Everybody Jack coating off. Oh shit, we de-leveled. It's okay, we'll get the level back in like 5 minutes. But... what we need to do is change my Lua, but right now, let's copy this. Bring it over here. Oh, first of all, this is... where's the other one I made? Oh, here we go. Paste it. And change it to the beast. Here we go. There we go. We got the beast artifact. Let's go. Now I look like my job. I'm a Beastmaster, and you look like the Final Fantasy like 5 artifact armor. Okay, so we're editing the name. This is gonna be Beast AF stuff. Beast AF stuff. Now, does it look better with the beetle or with the field? That's what we need to... Or the lizard. Lizard one makes me pantless? Oh, no, it doesn't. It actually kind of looks okay with the... Oh, but you still see my butt. Okay, so these are still like me, like, you know, Winnie the Pooh. Okay, we're not going Winnie the Pooh today. Okay, so we're going... This is why I usually put... Oh, what about the crow? Or is it going to be too dark in contrast? Okay, I see it. The stripes. But what about the feet? Should I switch the feet with the actual Beastmaster feet? It's in my mod wardrobe. Okay, it'll grow on me. I think the legs, though, with the stripes, really fit it. Okay. And if only I had a flower to put in my hair. Oh well. Okay, what's the next one we got? I gotta farm a Garliage Citadel. Garbage. And we're going to Garbage Citadel. I gotta farm a key. And we're probably gonna get level 60 doing it. Because I just de-leveled, unfortunately. So I need to switch my Lua, though. Let's open up Notepad. Oh, look, embarrassing text that shows up on my screen. So this is my beast artifact. Let's go to our sets. So basically... Okay, still Viking Axe and Barbaroy. No new shield. Okay. But my idol set now... I think still with Crow, but like, let's actually look at the stats. So this is when I'm having PDT. And accuracy, okay, yeah. This needs to be going in my idol set. It's definitely in my charm set for extend charm duration. And it's definitely in my reward set. So let's... I need to put it not in my idol set. I think like this is like my PDT set. Or accuracy set. Like when I play high accuracy, it'll switch to this one because it has accuracy +3 rather than enmity and evasion. My idol set is usually the enmity minus because you know then I can do melee damage with subtle blow on /ninja. Like for melee, I think the enmity is better unless I need high accuracy. Then I need to switch to my beast jack coat for accuracy +3. But honestly, I'd be better off with like a Hobrigand. Or like a Brigandine, or no, not Brigandine, a Bernie, or an Assault Jerkin. But now I need to actually go farm a Garliage Citadel. So we're going to. Are we going to slash? I'm going to slash Nin. No, I should slash White Mage, it's fine. Do I have re-raise? I need to get my instant morph though, for sure. I can sell one of those stacks of wizard cookies. I'm not playing White Mage at the moment. Toss some stuff up on the auction house. That's what we're doing, I tell you what. Howdy y'all, it's your girl, Rebecca, and we're playing Final Fantasy XI today on Horizon. Let's go. So I play a Mithra named Roki. She is me, and she is she. Wait, she is me and me is she. There we go. We are one and the same. Well, not really, because she's a video game character and I'm not. But, you know, that's also, like, to be debated. Oh, that's not what TBD means. TBD means to be determined. Oh, so you're super determined on reaching your goals. No, Rebecca. You're trolling. Okay, I could sell that. I don't want to play Paladin. But I'm going to need it for Red Mage? Oh, I'm gonna need it for Red Mage, because I'm leveling up Red Mage with my friend, Bongo King. Okay, As for Paladin, I I need that forever. I have 14 on my warp cudgel. Okay, I could have used it. I just accidentally died. Accidentally, she says. Like you want us to believe that you accidentally death warp. I mean, I believe it or not, I did. Why do I have the HQ version of this instead of the regular version? Or why do I have it at all? Let's just sell it for 8,900. I don't need that armor. Do I really need these? Just sell them for 4K. Do I need a new re-raise earring? Yes. Okay. Oh, I can use the re-raise hairpin. I don't have the gil for it right now, but I can use the re-raise hairpin now. Oh, not now, because I just de-leveled. If only I had re-raise 2 on. The irony. If I had re-raise 2 on, I wouldn't have de-leveled. I would have been able to raise and then warp. Oh, except I would have had to warp, and I would have died twice. And then I would have de-leveled anyway. Okay. I see what you're saying. I'll pick up what you're putting down, Rebecca. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with her? Why is Rebecca so sick in the head? I don't know. I don't think people say that about me. Yeah, so I gotta go farm the Garlish Citadel. The Garlish Citadel. The Shitadel. The Garbage Shitadel is how some people call it. No, it's the Garliage Citadel. Garliage. What's up, Pain? How you doing? You logged on right now? What's up, Pain? How you doing? I'm just like hanging out today. I just set up the mic today because I'm kind of I'm like still eating my oatmeal, having my coffee. Yeah, so I got my Black Mage coffer from Garlish Citadel. But now I gotta do it for Beastmaster. I don't actually know if I want to do it right now. Because if, like, I may as well do it with, like, somebody, like, a higher level helping me. Like my friend or my cousin or someone. Now the question is, I don't think I can solo the one in Eldium Necropolis, but I wanted to get myself back to Bo-Katan Glacier. I actually, Pain, do you want to duo that? If you need the beast artifact legs, I'm on that quest right now. I have the key item. Did you want to join me? And we can go duo? It's okay if you're falling asleep. I was gonna try soloing for a while anyway. I was gonna solo the Rhyme Lynxes outside of Fei Yin. But I need to clear my inventory for that, and I'm not going to forget an instant warp this time. Also refresh and signet. All the things you got to do. This game is actually a little bit intense, honestly. It's not really for the faint of heart. It's probably like the most MMO of any MMO I've ever played. It's like a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay, I got my instant warp. I was also gonna switch back to /nin. Unless I can just stay as /white mage, I don't know. I need to finish also. I got my the Fomar Subligar. But I need to do the quest in Bastok. Where is it? Where is it? I put it in my satchel? Yeah. I should just put that in my log house. So we need to switch this out. I think my idle set, resting set. Okay, Beast PDT. I'm gonna switch the body for Beast's Jack coat. Wait, is it one word? Yeah, Jack coat. It also needs to be in my high accuracy. Yeah, my friend was asking about the Gelspa outpost. Yeah, Bongo... We tried doing a Valkyrie Dunes group last night. And I'm like, dude, we're not gonna, like, do any damage. And it's like... like, let's just duo. And I actually kind of wanted to play Red Mage, but I ended up on Paladin, which is fine, because, I mean, I eventually want Paladin 37 anyway, but... Okay, so for the high accuracy set, also put in Beast Jack Coat. Okay, and... yeah, unless I have weapon skill high accuracy, yeah, that's me go. Yeah, this is also another one. Doesn't have a body in that set. Charm fallback. You also gotta put that in. Okay, so for reward also. You know what? Also in evasion, we should have it in evasion. What? No, never mind. That's literally Crow Jupon is the better evasion. Yeah. So if I switch to Beast PDT, oh, I need to reload it. Okay, so now if we do Beast. PDT, it switches me to Earth Staff, and oh, I need to have a separate set that is PDT without the staff. Oh no, I can already do that. Beast, Earth Staff. Now it's set to weapons. There we go. And then I need Beast Shield. Okay, slash Beast Shield is my highest level axe. If I do slash Beast Pet Shield, it switches to the Barbaroi axe because that gives extra accuracy. Either way, I'm switching to slash Nin for this. And I also need to drop some stuff off in my Mog house. I also need to level Ninja up a few levels to like 37 at least. I'm at level 30, so by level 62, I need to at least get level 31. Level 31. Sorry, the peanut butter and the oatmeal is like sometimes makes me like burp a little bit. Okay, so I need to did I switch slash Nin, so let's switch to dual wield. Oh, Beast dual wield. Beast DW. Okay, slow. I'm in my PDT set now. It gives some vitality and extra defense too, like compared to the Crow. But the Crow is if I want to just have standard M&E minus. But I think it'll be fine if we're fighting like easy prey. I don't know. I still think Beast Idol is Beast Idol. Wait, what are... Oh! Let me just reload it. Okay. So now I'm in standard pet TP mode. That's this mode, pet TP. I'm wearing the shepherd boots. And the M&E minus and evasion. For like easy prey. If I'm fighting like VT, like stuff like that, I'm gonna need the extra accuracy and the extra vitality and defense. Okay, let's put stuff away. Oh, we need the nest coffer key. Okay, I need this one for Black Mage. really gonna need this, but I'll hold on to it just in case. I'm gonna need that, 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 or that, or that, or that, or that. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff in my inventory from Paladin. Doctrine Dunes. I don't always need the balance rings. I think the strength, the courage ring plus ones are good enough. Let's just kind of put those in there too. Oh wait, actually, hold on to the whiskers. Okay. I need to get some Shihei out of my satchel. That's what she said. That's what Shihei. All that moblin bullshit is taking up all my satchel. Let's just sell it. And then 9 of these. No, I'm just gonna save it until sell one of those. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I should move something out of the log wardrobe to make room. Okay, this one, let's move that out. Let's put in the beast jacket. There we go. Now it's not in my regular inventory. Yeah, it feels good having the artifact armor. I can make more outfits. I want to like get a couple of different outfits. Okay. So I can just buy 3 of those and sell the stack. Bullshit. Why I was keeping it in my inventory. So I can buy 3 of those and 1 of those. I don't know if people sell the individuals for those though. Oh no, it's in Beastmaster. Oh, there's 1, which is all I need. How convenient. And there's none on the auction house, so I can actually set the price. We're not gonna go too crazy with it. Okay, so, okay, 5K. We get 5,100, 5,200. And 3 moblin males? Why not moblin females? No, it's not that kind of male, bro. Okay, so that sells for 16.5K, so I can buy 3 of these. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now we can sell it for like 16K. Oh, I got the wrong thing? Oh, no. Oh, I needed more. I need 3 more now. I guess I needed 6, not 3. Sorry, I misread it. Oh, I accidentally bought goblin mail. Oops. But there's only... Oh, there's no more. Oh, this sucks. Now I gotta sell those stupid goblin mails. I'm so dumb. Okay, sell it for 900. I screwed up. I meant to buy moblin mail. Okay, not goblin mail. Okay, let's just sell these individually. Oh, I have my auction house is full. Okay, so I need to switch over modes here. Okay. I need to get over to... Did I need to go to Eldium? I think I need to go to Eldium Necropolis. Not for the coffer, but for the quest. But I don't know if I can solo it. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that with Pain. Can we do that another time? Or... yeah, what are we doing for the trousers? I got the Tamer's Whistle. I just need... okay, I do need to go to Eldium. Typhoon and Trombe can be slept, so I can do a sheep song. What level are these mobs? They're level 62? They have 12,000 HP. I don't think I can solo these 3. The other 2 can be slept, but... they're level 58. And nobody knows how much HP. They're charmable? So maybe I can charm one. No. Yeah, I would have to go with at least another person for this. Maybe we would just charm the instead of sleeping them with sheep, just charm the other 2 and fight Sturm. I mean, that's probably what they intended when they first made this quest. They're like, oh, you have to go with another Beastmaster. And then you have like a third Beastmaster who has like a jug pet. Like 2 of the Beastmasters, the ones with the best charm gear, charm the other 2 ads, and then everyone else, like the 3rd and beyond Beastmaster, just uses like their sheep. It'd be done in like 5 seconds. Like everyone uses their 6 skill at the same time. need to go there at the very least, and then I can go on an alt and /yell for people who need it, and then I can just log in and just wait for people to show up. That's what I could do. So let's actually get there first, but I also want to, before we do that, we're going to spend like maybe the next hour, or at the very least the next 30 minutes, getting to the solo camp next to Fei Yin. And then when I have like because I need to get back to level 60. We just de-leveled. And so basically what I'm gonna do so I'm gonna go to Bokadine Glacier. And we're gonna run away home. Cosmic Cycler, Hoshizora wheeling. It's rainy today. Name the anime. That's the anime I watched growing up. It's a very fun one. Do I have an instant warp? That's the first question. Yes! Okay, so now I have to go to Zarkabard because I do not have the outpost warp for Bokadine. So we have to go to Valdania. Oops, I'm at the wrong NPC. So I have to go to Valdania. So we gotta run from Zarkabard. Oh, did I forget Silent Oils? No, I didn't. I don't need them, I don't think. Or do I? Yeah, I need them. Okay. Do I have enough? Yeah, I got plenty of Silent Oils, it's fine. Also need prison. Well, I don't need prison powers. I got. Don't go. So we gotta run all the way from Zarkabard to Fei Yin. Okay. And the zone to Battaglia Downs to get into Eldium Necropolis is just south, basically. From here's the camp that we're going to. Oh no, wait. I mean, in the Bokadine part of the map. When we get to Bokadine, there's the zone to Battaglia Downs is basically the opposite south side of Fei Yin. So I don't have to do all the crazy running. There's like a lot of running. think I get aggro for a while, so I can save my oils. Oops, where did I go? Okay. Yeah, I think I wasted a silent oil. I don't think I'm gonna get aggro. Oh, okay. But I can solo those, it's fine. Actually, I don't even think I need to sneak invis anymore, because like anything that aggroes is something I'd probably, you know, it's gonna give me XP, so I'm gonna want to kill it. These are just annoying to kill. But it's fine. I think we can just actually run past them. Because they do like Sleepga. I don't like it. And they do like Waterga. Well, no, those are the demons. Never mind. I think they do like Waterga too. Which is annoying. And then they also do like poison, which is actually good if they do Sleepga next, but it's a lot. It's a high damage poison. Maybe not super high damage, but it's just like, it's bad. It's bad enough to have to use an antidote on, which I don't have an infinite number of. I don't have any right now. Failure as a Beastmaster. What is that, Missy? I don't know. Millhouse is not a meme. Oh shit. There's like a summoner out here. Was probably on their way to get Shiva. Like it's like a lower level summoner. I mean, it's at the very most level 39. Missy, Linkshell. I have Linkshell chat and stuff muted because I'm on stream, and also because I'm kind of soloing right now. I usually work through /tells. Like sometimes, yeah, I might turn the filters off to chat with Linkshell every now and then, but it kind of gets distracting, especially if you're doing cutscenes. I don't like when you're doing a cutscene and you're doing like the dialogue, and then some random person from the Linkshell is like, "Yo, dude, I'm on my day off. Like, I'm gonna go fishing this weekend." Like it's like I don't want to hear that while I'm reading about like, you know, the Shadow Lord, you know, like. So I usually mute it, and I swap it back on when I want to like chat with people or when I need help with stuff, obviously. But I'm kind of selfish. Oh, you said what Linkshell is that? Oh, the one I'm in? It's a search and destroy. They do like BCNMs and stuff. I was doing some pet burns with a few members of that Linkshell. They do like three member pet burns, and I got my black mage from like level 40. Oh no, from like level 38 to like 50 to like I got a lot of levels there. I don't remember how many. It was like more, I think I got 10 levels in one single session. I ended up drinking a lot of coffee and playing for like 9 hours because we were getting really good XP, but people kept dying and then they would leave and we'd have to replace them. Then we'd have to get a new level sync. Like, but you can only do pet burns with 3 people. You have a Beastmaster, ideally. And then you had like 2 black mages. Well, it was me and Balrog. Balrog was on red mage, I was on black mage. And then he later switched over to black mage. And so we would hang out in this corner away from the water elemental that would constantly spawn in Yotur jungle. And we would just, the Beastmaster would pull and sick, you know, their sheep after the bee. It was like goblins, bees. There's like 3 different goblin traders or whatever they are. And they all have a beast pet. And you're pulling the beast pets, so like it was goblin bees. But there's also like fish that aggro, like pugils. There's pugils that aggro, and then there's also like a water elemental. And as black mage, you can only nuke when it's out from all the way back against the wall. But it doesn't work on Summoner. We tried it on Summoner. And when you cast on Summoner, I think just the avatar itself, like being out, aggroes the water elemental. So it sucked ass. No invite? I mean, it was invite only. It's like kind of like a social link shell, and it's kind of a kind of private group. I'm actually surprised I got invited because I was just a random player and I just teamed up. I was gonna give a teleport to Balrog. Then he's like, hey, like, do you want to join us? and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I needed a level black mage. And it kind of started from there. And we played for like 8 hours and then he invited me. It's kind of a closed link shell, so it's like a social group. I think they played on like Lakshmi back in original retail. I didn't play on Lakshmi, so I'm like an outsider. Now the Azure link shell is super awesome. Everybody's been like super like on top of like no bullshit. We're just here to game and like get stuff done. I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna Tonko up. May as well oil up. We're gonna oil up, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in and strap on. Going back to sleep. Well, good night, hun. Yeah, it's okay. I call all my people in my chat hun. It's okay. Oh, you got work? Oh. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good evening, Pain. And I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day with all the people that you care about. Because you don't care about me. I'm just kidding. You can't compete with real life, okay? Like, come on. Like, real life friends and real life family, that's what it's all about. Laughing at the strap in and strap on? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've said, it's not the first time I've said that on stream, in case you were wondering. Strap in and strap on and good to go. I said strapped in, strapped on, and good to go. Because I was doing an IRL stream. Okay, now I wasted another oil. I don't think I even need sneaking invis. Let's just kill everything on the way. We're getting experience back anyway. Like, let's just kill stuff on the way. And I should probably use like a meat myth kebab. Okay, Pain. You do care. I believe you. It's fine. I'll forgive you this time. Oh shit, guess what music is playing? You guys hear that? It's West Ronfer. Well, East Ronfer as well. That's awesome. We're playing Final Fantasy XI, and then the Final Fantasy XI music actually came on. I gotta publish some YouTube shorts. Okay, I need to open this up on the other monitor. Okay, yeah, I got some clips. Let's just post one. Deal. I know it might be taken for granted by some people. Chicory, you know, tree root, like that you actually tend to in the wilderness, and you have like a fire, and you like chop wood, and you like set the fire, and you like, you just pooped your pants. I'm sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. Like really, I'm really sorry to hear that. Wish I didn't hear it. But here we are. Okay, I got a good clip. Or you popped your pants. Okay, that's very different. Let's just be clear. Popping your pants is chicory. Yeah, basically I want to schedule it so I post a single clip on my platforms every single day. One clip, not 3 clips. Like I was doing like 10 clips a day and stuff like that. I think posting 1 clip a day, because that means that if I don't stream for a while, then I'll still have stuff posting. Yeah, we'll see how it does. Let's should be uploaded by now. By meow. Let me load it up on YouTube. Walking on the beach. Walking on the beach. Okay, let's actually go to my channel or YouTube studio. Okay, it still should be uploading. Okay, yeah, it's still uploading. Walking on the beach, walking on the beach, okay, I think it's uploaded now. Okay, let's. This is the new clip. This is the new YouTube short I uploaded just now. Okay, I think this is it, right? Okay. Wait, is it muted? You have like a fire. Ah! Chicory, you know, tree root, you like that you actually tend to in the wilderness. And you have like a fire, and you like chopped wood, and you like set the fire, and you like, you just pooped your pants. I'm sorry to hear that. It's the preview of where we're going. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm gonna be doing like this. Really, I'm really sorry to hear that. Wish I didn't hear it. But here we are. Or you popped your pants. Okay, that's very different. Let's just be clear. Popping your pants is a chicory, you know, tree root, you like that you actually tend to in the wilderness, and you have like a. Yeah, it's just silly. Sometimes I get like really self-conscious about my appearance. Like, especially like my shoulders or like my arms. Sometimes I get self-conscious because it's like my laugh is very like I don't know. I think all of us get that way. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really like focused on my appearance at this exact moment, so it's like I'm going through some stuff, chat. I don't know how to describe it, and I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about on stream just yet. About stuff I'm going through that is based on the shock of getting me out of that trailer and into a healthy situation. It's doing something to me. I don't really think it's something I should talk about on stream. It's kind of personal therapy kind of stuff. But I'm working on it, is basically all I'm gonna say. I had to sneeze. Yeah, these also drop some stuff. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. Yeah, we got a golem shard. Let's go. And we're not going to farm the tigers. Now, there are some dire mites that spawn over here. Looks like some goblins, too. Next to the glacier crabs. Give them a rampage. Let's go.
We're sorry. The station is currently offline. For more information, please check our Discord.
Nice, we got a Beastman seal. Let's go. My chair has been like squeaking a lot. I think it's like part of it needs to be like tightened up. But it's just like one of those things, you know? But it's just so annoying. It's like you're trying to like talk and then I don't think it's like being picked up by the microphone because I have like filters, but it is kind of annoying, especially if I'm like recording something on my phone, like to send to like a friend or family or whatever about like, oh, look what's happening, and like it's like something from my game or something. And then it's like I lean forward and you hear a like a big creak. But it also kind of reminds me of like the good old days when like you'd have like one of those like straight up like $10 microphones that it looked like a straight stick or like a kickstand from a bike, and it was just like you would stick it up and it would just like pick up all sorts of scratchiness. It would like, oh, it's just such bad quality that it's almost like good. Like the quality is so bad that it's good. Oh yeah, and there's all these golems here. Yeah, I can farm here to like, I think like level 66 or something. Or level 67. Off the golems. Yeah, there's a bunch of golems that spawn right over here. And the dynamites. There's 3 dynamites, and it looks like there's 6 golems. I don't know, 1, 2, 3. Maybe there's only 4, 5. There's at least 5 golems over here.
This station is currently offline. For more information, please check our Discord.
So that's some good farming. We'll get to level 60. We'll get... I mean, it's only in 500 XP. We'll get back to level 60, and then we're going to get a good chunk of buffer over here. Fighting the golems and the dynamites and the corals.
We're sorry. This station is currently offline. For more information, please check our Discord. We're sorry. This station is currently offline.
Oh no, the station's offline. The music was cool though. Okay, we need to switch over to OC Remix. I'm bound. For 2 minutes? Oh my god. Okay. Well, gonna rest. Okay. Yeah, I find myself thinking a lot about like what I actually want to be doing with my time every day, because I'm actually getting to the point where I love Final Fantasy XI, but I'm getting to that point where I'm not playing the big like 8-hour stretches with the same kind of enthusiasm as I was when like a month ago or so. But that's like what I expected, because I kind of I went into the game knowing that I need to spend all this extra energy on game progress, because it's basically like an XP bonus for me. Like when I first get back into a hobby, I go batshit crazy with the amount of time and energy I put into it. And so it pays off in Final Fantasy XI because now it's like, look at me go. I'm like level 60 Beastmaster. If I didn't play that hard, I would still be like level 40 or something. So like now I have this big advantage just from all that time and energy I captured. That's kind of how I work sometimes. But then I have a second part that I'm still working on, which is the long-term, you know, balance where you're not quite as like, I mean, you still do it and you still enjoy it. Like you're playing a game, but it's like you're more like, okay, I'm gonna play like maybe 20 minutes today, and then, you know, later on in the evening I'll log in for like an hour to, you know, see what's up and to do some small soloing kind of stuff, you know, check the auction house, like, and then you log out because you're like, oh, I need to go spend time with my family or go watch a movie, or, you know, just take a break from the game. You know, it's like the game's not really going anywhere now. To an extent it is, because the Ott Ergen expansion is being launched next month, which means that basically the level 50 to 75 stretch is going to be changed forever. Right now we're in Chains of Promathia, and this is like the only time right now for this next month that you're going to be able to get to level 75 in the Chains of Promathia way of doing things. From here on out with Ott Ergen, you're going to be going over to Ott Ergen at like level 50, and you're going to stay there till level 75, and you're going to stay there at level 75. Ott Ergen becomes the new expansion. And it's really important that I think it's not like it like replaces the previous content, but what it does is it permanently changes the way you level up. It doesn't really necessarily change how you play the game. It's still the same game, and it's a great game. It's actually really good. Ott Ergen is probably the best version of this game as out of any era that existed was during the Ott Ergen era. You know, obviously they had some, you know, they had some pitfalls, but they usually fix those with patch updates when the game first came out. This is going to be very different because it's Horizon, and like they have their own like Era Plus stuff, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that's not what we remember, but I think for the most part it's going to be the same like they promised. I mean, the game is already so good, you really don't need, if you change too much. Like some private servers made like insane like content. Like they have like entire zones that are customized with like crystals, and like you're a crystal warrior. Every time you die, you reset to level 1. Like, okay, that's interesting, but that's not, you don't need to do that. Like this game is already so good. Just if you release it as is, it is already good. But the difference with Horizon is that we already know that there was there was like an over-expansification that happened after Ott Ergen. Like Wings of the Goddess was like, okay, cool, a really big like storyline kind of like content that like puts you in like like you go back in time. Like it's really interesting, and they have 2 new classes, so they have Dancer and Scholar. It did change the way you leveled up, though, even more profoundly than Ott Ergen. In Ott Ergen, they added Corsair and Blue Mage, and Puppet Master. But like the one that changed leveling up the most was Corsair. Blue Mage was just, you know, another kind of DPS or a tank option, or potentially just slash White Mage and do Cure, like a summoner would sometimes. But when Corsair came out, they added the XP bonus, and then pretty much now nobody wanted a party without a Corsair, because it like makes Corsair the new meta. And I think what they're trying to do here on Horizon is to try to get rid of that kind of broken bullshit. Like if only Samurai, if every melee was Samurai, you'd have the best meta in the original era, basically. that's like a little bit more complicated, like, you know, TP burns and all that. Basically what retail became was basically samurai with like a geomancer, bard, and corsair, like as multi-boxes. Like that's what retail is. Nice, now we're back at level 60. Let's go. So I don't know, it's like sometimes people don't realize that if you added things, you have to like make sure it doesn't break the rest of the game in the same way that retail did. Because I think people are like not understanding about Horizon. You can't just release Abyssia, for example, without running into the same exact problems that the original release did. So they have to completely adapt it. Now they're running on like a quarterly update schedule, kind of like World of Warcraft. Beastie, I believe, was the one that mentioned he had worked on other MMO teams. I think he probably worked at Blizzard. And they have a really good like release schedule for like classic servers. Or maybe he worked on EverQuest or both. Because the EverQuest like time-locked servers are also a thing. And I think that's why everyone was like wondering why Blizzard never made like WoW Classic when like, well, it worked really well for EverQuest. Like people are dying to play the original content because once the expansion comes out, it changes the game forever. And it's like you add Dancer and everyone's happy because now they can slash Dancer and solo. And I'm like, but you don't understand how that changes the like gamer economy. You add slash Dancer and now suddenly a lot more people can play and do things that they couldn't normally do. That fundamentally changes the rhythm of the gameplay. And most people, if they're gonna have to do something with Dancer when they release it to make it not replace every single other sub-job. Because that was the problem that Wings of the Goddess ran into when it was first released. They're gonna release Dancer and Scholar. Scholar I don't think breaks the game too much, but they do add like some interesting mechanics. But I'm just really interested to see how they balance them out. I'm really interested to see how they balance out Corsair. To make sure that Corsair just doesn't become the new automatic meta. But in some ways, you kind of just can't avoid that. Like, Summoner and Bard are already, like, the established, like, everybody wants this in their group. Because, like, Summoner for Refresh and Haste, and, like, Stone Skin. And, like, Bard for, you know, like, you know, the obvious... you know, melee buffs and like refresh also. Corsair is just one of those like everyone wants this. Like they're basically the holy grail of like XP. So it makes sense that like Corsair kind of became like, oh, you use Corsair's role for XP bonus. I think what they're gonna do is they're going to try to make it so it's less of an appeal to use the XP bonus, because it's so much better if you use like, you know, DPS or, you know, like, you know, Evoker's role, you know, all that kind of stuff, because that actually benefits the actual fight. Whereas like the XP bonus is like just extra XP. Or maybe they're just gonna get rid of the XP bonus entirely. It's possible. Maybe Corsair's role does something else. Which that would be interesting too. But it's just, when they added a Corsair in the original expansion, basically everybody was like, we're not going to group up in Dunes without a Corsair. We're not going to group up in Quiffum without a Corsair. We're not going to group up in Utunga Jungle without a Corsair. And it just became like Corsair all the way to 75. Like, it's just like, why would you not want to party with a Corsair? Like, they have a ton of DPS because they're basically a ranger with red mage style debuff shots. They have Dispel, you know, they have DPS, and they have Bard bonuses, basically. It's like the perfect class. Like, there's no way you would not want one. They have to do something that I'm interested in finding out what they do with all the 3 new classes. This new expansion for Horizon. Odd Ergen on Horizon is going to be an interesting discovery because we don't know what it's going to be like until it's actually launched, because we can't really, especially here on out, moving forward, we cannot really use the original retail as a baseline for a release now with all the like Wings of the Goddess and beyond, because they are going to customize this content significantly to the point where I think it's going to be a completely new game, and it's the game we all wanted. So I'm actually looking forward to it within the next like couple of years to see what they do with Wings of the Goddess to make it 75 era, to see what they do with Abyssia to make it 75 era, and a Duelin, especially if they added Sortie. I think once they add Sortie, they might even add Sortie on Horizon with like, I don't think they're gonna do any crazy like Era Plus of like content that only exists in an expansion, because it's like, if they added Sortie with Odd Ergen, that would just be weird. Like, it would feel like a custom server too much. Like, they already have, it's already a custom server, but it would feel too much like a custom server. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's these other servers that like you log in and you're immediately warped into this big, you know, like Wings of the Goddess zone with like all these crystals, and you talk to the crystal and it like has like custom, like, here's the auction house, here's the, like, it's all in one little zone, and that's where you set your home point, and it's like, dude, that's way too custom. Nobody wants to play that. That's not Final Fantasy 11. And to an extent, all these custom private servers are, you know, but at the same time, we're never going to see a Final Fantasy 11 classic. We'd see GTA 6 before that. Okay, I need to use a reward.
They're deep, deep in the forest night. Children dance the waltz. They laugh, whispering.
So I think just like a lot of people don't really understand the Horizon design philosophy is not to release the expansions as you remember them exactly. Because if they did that, it's going to turn into the same shitfest that retail did and went through. That changes the game, which is not a bad game. Retail is good, and I do have a retail character. And my retail character is literally my name. It's rebeccaloran, like it's my real name on retail. But it's just a fundamentally different game. And the thing is Horizon specifically started because they're like, what if we kept the level 75 era forever? Because that gameplay style was the style we fell in love with. And so it then becomes a question of, okay, well, how do we release this content without losing that level 7? Like, what would you do if you kept that style of gameplay as a fundamental law? And they're going to have to make some changes. And I'm interested to see what those changes are. They might not even be that big of a deal. Like, it might just be switching some numbers up to make it like more like, okay, well, if we change it to be more like the original release with these stats, here's what's causing that to break, and then they like basically address it. They're gonna run into the same problems that the original developers ran into, and we don't really know what those problems are, but we do know what not to do if we wish to avoid doing the same things that the original release went through. Because especially when they start releasing like new jobs like Dancer, or when they add Scholar, Geomancer and Rune Fencer are going to be a very interesting exploration for the dev team, and I'm kind of like jealous of them, but I'm also like, if I was on the dev team, I would not be able to be a player, and I want to experience the game as a player more than developing. Because developing would involve getting access to stuff that nobody else has, and then that would basically ruin the game for me. Because I'm loving the game as it is. I want to see what they do, and I'm sure I'll get to. We're gonna go all through Otter again. We're gonna go all through Wings of the Goddess. We're gonna go all through all the add-on scenarios and the Abyssia launch. I'm really interested to see what they do to make Abyssia not broken with the level 75 cap. How are they going to add like job point stuff? Are they going to use job points at all when they add like a dueling? And like the high level black mage scrolls, are they going to make them into droppable scrolls, or are they going to do a custom job point system that's like merit points but rebalanced for level 75? Or are they going to put lockouts on certain spells that you can't use this spell outside of a duelin, or like a duelin zones, or this gear only works in this type of content, or like it's weakened when it's outside of a duelin, or or when it's outside of Abyssia. Like, it's strengthened when you're in Abyssia, but when you're out in the field, it's like weakened. Like, still good, but like not breaking the level 75 content. There's a lot of ways they can go about this, and I'm kind of excited to see how they do it. And I might not be I don't think I'm the only one, but I think it's kind of like most people don't even like listen to the like podcasts. A lot of people don't watch the live streams, and a lot of people are getting information for the first time in the live stream reveals, which tells me that a lot of people simply don't even pay attention to what the developers are doing, which is actually a good sign, because that means the game is so engaging that people aren't watching podcasts to get information. They're playing the game to get information and reading the Wikipedia. Okay, so like those are the things that are important. As a player, I think that's a really good sign. Because if every single player was glued to the like dev team, it would tell me that they're basically part of the dev team. And that makes it like not really a playable server, in my opinion. That becomes like a developer server. That's like a beta server. I guess it's perpetually in beta, but I don't know. I feel like the video game models nowadays is to make when they do a release, it's actually a beta release. When they do the pre-release, it's actually like a in-between alpha and beta release. Like you're basically just releasing what you currently have. Like you're releasing a demo, and then you just expand the game as you go, and nobody notices because it takes them a while to even catch up to the content. And so the only people who are really going to notice are the real tryhards, who are like, they play like 12 hours a day, deliberately going as efficiently as possible to get to endgame. And then they're like, hey, why is this broken? It's like, dude, we were going to fix it by the time everyone was level 50, and you're the first to level 75. Like, everyone else is like level 30 on the server. you're like, there's only 2 or 3 people at level 75 because they did trio all the way to 75, and they used a mechanic that they needed to fix, but nobody else was going to see it until they got to your level, and nobody would have actually seen it. Like, there's obviously going to be players like that who are just, you know, they're really sweaty, and they're going to see things that are broken way before anyone else, and it's like, it's just kind of the bad luck. Some of them see it as good luck, but like, hey, if you make a bunch of gil off of an exploit, don't be surprised if you end up banned or if you end up with that gil taken away. Because it's like, dude, I found an exploit where I found a vendorable item that you could buy for less than it vendors back. It's like, dude, that is clearly an exploit that they're going to patch. And you're like trying to make gil off of it, and it's like, dude, that's not the way the game was intended, okay? You're supposed to actually like play the game like a Final Fantasy game, where you go out and you fight monsters, and they drop things, and you use those things for like quests and crafting, and like there's all sorts of like moving parts to this game, and that's why I love it so much. Alright, Dynamite popped. thing where you like slightly move your head to like crack your neck, and it's just like this, like a jolt, you know? I always thought these spiders looked really weird because it's just got like a body that looks like something you would 3D print for like a do-it-yourself project. It's just like legs, and there's like 2 slightly bigger legs, but like, what the hell? I guess it doesn't have eyes. It's just got 2 pincers, and then like 6 other legs. It's a weird looking spider, to be honest. Yeah, you know, this is like pretty steady XP. When we get closer to level 61, I'm gonna have to take a break from this. But after this dire mine, I'm actually logging out and ending the stream. Oh, good! I just got a Beastman seal too. Yeah, my pet died too, so I mean it's good timing. Do a shutdown. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate sharing the space of my gaming session, and also just kind of giving it as a space to kind of talk about, you know, stuff that's on my mind and such. So I appreciate all of you, and it's good seeing Payne. That's another person who plays the game. It's good to see the players coming to my channel, and I'm excited for Urgen. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen, you know, over the next you know, couple of months. Okay, so low accuracy, high accuracies, please check. Okay, making sure. Yeah, I got all my set here. Oh, here you go. I need to get some mind earrings. And oh, this needs to be justice. Oh, I guess enfeebling. They're gonna be mind based. I need to put justice badge here. I need to get some. Oh, and this needs to be yeah, white cape. Yeah, so because for enfeebling, it's gonna be paralyzed and slow, and like silence, and those are gonna be mind-based. And there's gonna be saintly rain. Because I'm gonna be slash white mage for enfeebling, not slash black mage. I do need I do need to get some earrings for mind if I want to make a better enfeebling set for / white mage. Guys, stop looking at my search history. Now is my OneDrive. Do not dump defense just in case chase tiny evading. Okay. I think it's better to have the crow set anyway, unless I'm in PDT. But I don't think there's this. I don't think there's any logic built for differentiating between Utsusemi with PDT gear on or Utsusemi with evasion gear. I think it's better to have evasion because crow set is a lot of evasion, and if I'm casting Utsusemi, I probably want to lose enmity. So I think having the crow pieces on is going to be my best bet for Utsusemi. For all the extra evasion and the enmity minus. Anyway, I'm going to head out. We're done for today. If I log in later, it's going to be off stream. So I don't know. At least I went live today. That's something, you know, better than doing nothing. Uploaded a YouTube short. It's not the greatest content, but I need to keep uploading. You know, keep a heartbeat on my content creation because I am not done. I am nowhere near quitting my content creation career. I'm starting to write some screenplays. Hopefully I get back to finishing my novel, but that's more of a longer term. I want to write some screenplays so I can use them for YouTube videos, but that's going to take a little bit of time. I also want to get back to, as another viewer pointed out, Sage Mode. Get that OF content going again. I'm not quite ready for that. There's also a bunch of stuff that's going to happen at the same time as that. I have some progress happening there, so just hold on. I'm trying to build a sustainable life. Not just money, because I do have money. I get a paycheck every month. For being disabled. But I would like to not have to rely on that, because the ceiling is higher if I can make my content creation career work. And I would rather have a higher ceiling than a lower ceiling. My situation raised the floor, and it raised the floor pretty damn high compared to what I was living, how I was living in the trailer park. It moves the floor, but it's still not perfect in the sense that, like, I'm not 100% like autonomous, and that's like a future goal, is to upgrade my life in a way where I call the shots, where I own, like, hopefully maybe even someday own a house or own property. Not own a house, own property, because you can probably get, in certain locations, you can get property for very cheap, or even just winning a poker game, if we go by Texas rules. Oh, you won the house you won the land in a poker game? Well, that's legitimate. I can play the most important poker hand of my life. Anyway, that's future goals. Because I wouldn't say I'm in paradise. It's a huge upgrade, and I would say it's pretty close to paradise, honestly. And that's good, because now I can focus on all my other elements of my life, my hobbies, my career goals, my hustles. I'm going to start hustling on the things that actually build my career and not my wallet. Because career might have very low income for quite a while until it explodes and you strike gold or you strike oil or whatever. I don't have any control over that. So I'm just going to do my best to create a sustainable life that I can show up to and work on that. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Plus, I'm working through some personal demons that I don't want to share on stream. You know, just because I got away from the trailer park, some of those problems came with me. You know, but those are personal problems, and honestly, it impacts my stream in the sense that I bring it with me, but I think I'll be fine. It's just, you know, not appropriate to talk about super private therapy stuff on stream. I try to avoid that. But what I will say is that my brain takes a while to adjust to even like optimal situations. I apologize for being autistic, I guess, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles. I take a lot longer to adapt to new situations than most people would want me to. So, it might take months and months and months for me to even get going on like moving something forward. But you know, I'm moving stuff forward all the time, even when I claim that I'm not. I think it's just my standards for what I consider to be moving forward are higher than most people's. So at least I keep that in mind, you know? Anyway, I'm heading out. Bye-bye.